Okay, so I think this is working now, yeah. So I guess we just have to wait and see. Yeah. Seems to be working. Okay. That's pretty cool. So I don't know if the chat is working. Just gonna check on YouTube. Okay. Okay, that's nice. I guess the chat is working. So that's cool. Okay, so I guess this is kind of my first live stream on this channel. So it's just gonna be like a test to see kind of how, if this is something I want to do, because I think streaming can be very engaging and I think we kind of are in the right niche to do it. Okay, great. If you can, what is the sound like? I wanted to see if is it loud or is it lower? And I'm not quite sure how much delay I have. Okay, nice. That's good. So what I just wanted to do today was just some pretty low-key stuff. I want to look a bit more at CodeStroll. I found this Reddit post here I thought was pretty interesting. So CodeStroll solved a problem in 2 messages I couldn't resolve bouncing between GPT4 and GPT4 and Claude Opus for an hour. I don't know if you read this, but I thought it was pretty interesting. And I did a video on it and I installed this extension on VS Code Studio. And I've been testing it, like the CodeStroll. It is pretty good, to be honest. I'm just gonna try to keep up with comments. So like Thomas, Matt O'Brien, Sarfira, so welcome, I guess. It's pretty new for me to kind of follow along with the chat. And I don't know, I haven't really tried this Restream app before. But like I said, I think we're just gonna start looking a bit at the Ollama CodeStroll. So today, we're just gonna run local models using Ollama. And yeah, I found this Reddit post pretty interesting. I don't think I'm gonna read every single word here. But it is quite interesting with an open source model. So he didn't actually, so here is the entire conversation with CodeStroll. I don't think he gave a lot of input here to the model to try to solve this. But nevertheless, it was quite interesting. Yeah, thanks, Gregor. So, like I said, I want to try a bit more this CodeStroll model, just running some simple autocomplete and just see what we can do with it. So I just think I'm just gonna start trying out. If you have any like questions or some stuff we want to try, maybe we can try it. But the way I have been testing is just been trying to do this quite simple. Let's say we do OpenAI, import OpenAI. And so what I have been testing is trying to create these simple scripts with Ollama. And it's been working pretty good. So let's say we want to set our Ollama API key here. And what I like about it is that the autocomplete is pretty quick, right? Let's say we wanted this to be Olama. Yeah. And let's say we want an Olama client or something like that. Base, let's do equals. I think we need to do OpenAI. And that's almost good, I think. I think it's gonna be something like this. And I think we need like V1 here. So that should be good. Do you have an updates on Stable Diffusion or Midjourney V6? Or you don't like into... I have been looking at Stable Diffusion 3. I think they have a release date now. So I think maybe when Stable Diffusion 3 comes out, I'm gonna give it a try. So Afro asks, what VS Code extension are you using for autocomplete? I did a video on it just a few days ago. So it's this, the extension is called Continue. And inside this Continue extension, we use Olama running the CodeStroll model from Mistral. So that's Mistral 22B. And I've been very impressed by it. So we can use it both for chat here, and we can use it to autocomplete. You can see here, tab autocomplete model. We are using CodeStroll for this now. And I've been very impressed by it. I don't know if anyone else in the chat here has tried it out, but I definitely recommend it since it's free. And I think it's a good alternative to Copilot. At least for me, with the simple things I do. So it's Continue. I did a video on it just a few days ago. Hello, real or fake. Okay, so now we have kind of this set up. I don't even think we need Olama here. We can just remove that. That should be fine. So I like to do like comments. So let's do function to get the response from Olama model. I think that's a good suggestion. So let's try that. All right. And then we can do something like def Olama response. Yeah, that's fine. Autocomplete that. Completion. I don't know if you can see this ghost text, but that looks pretty good. I think so. So it suggest the Mistral model. Let's just complete this. And this extension is correct. I think that's correct. Yeah, that looks good. JetBrains Python IDE. Okay. I saw on their webpage that they should support JetBrains. I think so. So Rodel asks, have you found a way to set the voice in ChatTTS? No, I haven't. I think I'm gonna do a quick look at ChatTTS again today in this stream. Just try it to see, but I haven't found. Someone mentioned in the YouTube comments that we could do some kind of seed to kind of keep the same voice, but I haven't found anything about that. Yeah, do that. Hello, Wilfredo. Okay, so now we kind of have our basic function here. I just wanted to try it. So let's just do another comment. Test the Olama function or something like that. Test the model with a prompt. Okay, so let's autocomplete that. So we're just gonna run what is the capital of France and run the function, feed in the prompt and print it. We can change it to llama 3, right? So let's try this now. Let's just run this. there might be some errors. I was kind of hoping for some errors, but I think this is probably gonna work. And maybe this is a bit slow now while I'm running on, while I'm streaming. Yeah, the capital of France is Paris. So that is working. So pretty easy. Right. So there's one thing you can do with this autocomplete part. You can just highlight this, and I think you can just press Control L, and you can add this to chat and just ask, what does this func do? Something like this. So this is used in CodeStroll still, even for both the chat and autocomplete. So you can see if you get an answer here. I don't know if I'm behind the answer here, but hopefully you can see it. Maybe that, yeah. So it's pretty neat, and it's running locally, so I'm not dependent on being online, right? I'm just gonna read some chats here. Okay, so Night Spider, for the base URL, have you tried success replacing with the local IP of another computer? No, I haven't tried that. I haven't. Could be interesting. I would like to tell you about an LLM I found called Cognitive Hacker. Okay, Cognitive Hacker. I haven't tried that. So that's pretty interesting. What does it do? And Rodri asked, are you related to PewDiePie? You sound just like him. Okay, so I guess PewDiePie, he's from Sweden, right? And I'm from Norway, so I guess the Scandinavian accent is pretty similar. Other than that, not related. How large is the CodeStroll model? I think that's... the CodeStroll model is... I think it's 22B. Something like this. Let's just look here. Yeah, you can see 22B model. So what is pretty cool about it is that it has like a 32K context window, and the evals here are pretty good. And I can only say kind of my own experience from using it just a couple of days, and I've been really impressed by it, to be honest. It runs very smooth. I'm running just NVIDIA 4080, 16 gigabytes of VRAM, and it's working pretty good. And I think the context length could be useful if you have like a big code base or something. So hopefully this should run like very good on like some MacBooks, like the newer ones, like M2 and stuff like that. And it was very easy to set up using this this extension from Continue, right? Okay, so yeah, it might be, you might probably need like a Mac or something to run this. Okay, so that worked pretty good. Very easy to use CodeStroll here for local Llama. So let's say we wanted to do something else. Do you offer paid coaching sessions? I haven't done anything like some coaching or stuff. Thanks for that, by the way. Thanks for the kind words. But no, I haven't really done any like consulting, like one-on-ones and stuff. I had a lot of requests for it, but I always turned it down. But who knows? If I'm considering doing that, of course, I'm gonna announce it. So yeah, maybe we'll see. But let's say we wanted to change things up. Let's say we wanted to check the answer here now with another model, right? I guess we could just add like an argument here. Let's say models. And let's change 2 models here. And we can do, yeah, I guess we can just do something like this. So this is gonna be Llama 3, right? Or let's do Mistral here. Mistral. So we're gonna ask Mistral, what is the capital of France? And I guess we can answer. I wanted to see if we can auto-complete this. So let's say we wanted to ask Llama 3 if the answer is correct. So let's see what it suggests here. So it suggests, is the statement, yeah, we want the F string. Yeah, that looks good. So let's auto-complete that. Let's just fix this. And let's do Llama 3. So here now we kind of we answer this using Mistral. We use an F string, feed it in here. But I guess we need a question too, right? Don't we? So let's do original question equals something like prompt, I guess. Do new line, new line. Does that work? Prompt. Okay. Let's try it. So what I like to see from these auto-completers is like that I can kind of use almost these comments as suggestions of what it should do next. I kind of like that. Will CodeLlama work instead of CodeStroll? Is it smaller? I'm not quite sure. Okay, so let's take a look here. A simple question with a straightforward answer. The statement of the capital price is correct. Yeah, so that works. That was a bit of a handful. So that worked pretty good, but I wanted to try something else. Let's say we wanted to do like a for loop of models. Let's say we do a list of models, something like this. So here we get a suggestion of Llama models. That's good. Let's do Llama 3. Let's just do Phi 3. That's good enough. So here we kind of have a list of 3 models, right? And if I do like the comment loop 1 time or something for each model, yeah, that should be good. Yeah, I think this is perfect. Would be nice to implement RAG for code review with CodeStroll. Yeah, they have something called Codebase. I'm going to show you that. So you can actually do that. If we... Let's just try this first, and I'm going to show you. So the idea here is that we run through each of this model, answers the same question, right? Let's say... explain a for loop in Python, something like that, in 1 sentence. Okay, so the idea here is that we can use a lot of models to answer the same question and kind of compare them. So let's run it now and see. So you can see the first one is going to be Mistral. Hopefully we get the answer. And then we will get Llama 3, right? Answer, and then we get Phi 3. So I think that's something I use sometimes, just to get answers from different models, so you can compare them very easily. Yeah, Night Spider, another model with checking, great for beginner coding. Yeah, so what you can do is you can just use maybe like Ollama just to write code and do stuff like that. And then you can kind of have GPT-4 to check your answer, maybe GPT4o maybe. And it's pretty cool. It's easy to put in to your code right just to check it. Hello, Loki. Lokish Art. Nice to meet you. So yeah, I guess that worked pretty good. And here we can kind of add on how many models we want. So let's see if it should suggest any more models here. Maybe we have to do... Yeah, okay, so we get Code Llama. Yeah. So I think I'm pretty happy with CodeStroll on how it's performing. It's very easy to work with and it's pretty fast. It's not, maybe not as fast as Copilot, but it's fast enough for me, I think. Can you make Jarvis like speech-to-speech and open interpreter for optimization? Any model for... yeah, I have done a few like this Jarvis type examples before. I don't know if you've seen them on my YouTube channel, but it does work, I guess. Okay, so someone asked about, was it, if we go into the configuration here, you can see we have something here, nomadic embed text. So this is the RAG or the embeddings model from Ollama. And what we can do is we can do, I think it's something called Codebase. Explain our code base. I haven't tried it because we don't have any code base now. We just have this Ollama function here. But the idea is that you can use your code base. You can embed your code base and bring up snippets from the code base by using this embeddings model. But I don't know exactly, I haven't explored it too much, but it seems to be working when I actually tried it. So it is possible. Okay, so I'm gonna try to just read some chats here. Okay, that's pretty cool, Loki. You've been here a long time then. Pretty cool. Okay, so Mikkel asks, developing a program for extracting personal data from handwritten documents. Okay, that's pretty interesting. Yeah. I guess the open source OCR, is that very unreliable now? And have you tried GPT4o? Does that work? I saw someone else was trying to do the same thing on maybe Hacker News or something. I don't know if you saw that post. Okay, so let's just close this. Yeah, yeah. I see what you mean. Thanks for that, Loki. That's nice. Yeah, I see much so. Yeah, I see. So I don't know if we're gonna try something else today with the autocomplete. For me, it's been working pretty good. And I'm not gonna try something too difficult today, I think. Okay, so you tried Azure Cognitive Service. Okay, so that works. Yeah, but I guess you have to pay for it then. Or is that free too? Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Well, okay, this stream is just gonna be me testing out live streaming. We're gonna do some different stuff, but I haven't tried it before, so I just gotta feel my way through how I kind of want to stream and what I like to do. So I just wanted to start with this, looking at this, and I thought we could move on to something else. I wanted to kind of check out just a couple of YouTube clips and kind of take a... So I saw OpenAI release this. Yeah, thanks for that, Night Spider. So a few clips I have looked at that I wanted to check out. I thought I could just try to do it on stream. So I guess this was this new character voices from GPT4o. I took a quick look at it, and I thought I can just try to see if it works watching this on stream, do some reactions and stuff. So basically this is just a test stream for me. So you have to pay to use Azure OCR, yeah. Yeah, I see what you mean. Like, you don't want to have the documents exposed to the cloud, right? So you prefer to do it locally. I see. Yeah, I will let you know if I see any like good vision models that can do OCR. Of course, I'm probably gonna test it myself, but I haven't seen anything yet. Let's just watch a few seconds of this, and I kind of wanted to check out this text down here too. So let me just try this, and if the sound is too loud now, please let me know.
I'm gonna have you practice a couple of voices with me for like, you know, different characters. So for the first one, I'm thinking we're gonna have like a majestic lion. He's kind of like an old king in his den. And I want you to see something like, who goes there? Be the lion. I really want you to like embody what that might feel like.
So how is the sound? Is it way too loud? Okay, so you said no. Okay, so let's try it then. Just listen a bit and see.
Who goes there?
Okay, that's pretty good. Now I want to add a second character, maybe.
So here he kind of did. I like this interruption part. I'm looking forward to trying that out because it's very annoying when you are on the app now, ChatGPT app now, and it starts going on and on. Sometimes I just want to interrupt it, but hopefully we can do that now when this comes out.
A mouse that snuck into the cave. The mouse could see something like, "Oh, it's no one."
Oh, it's no one. How's that for a little?
That's not bad. Could you make it a little squeakier, more like tiny, more like mouse-like?
Oh, it's no one. How's that?
That's pretty good. Okay, let's toss in an owl. Make the owl sound like wise, a little bit stoic, and the owl could kind of be like an advisor to the lion or something.
Who dares enter the king's den?
Okay, yeah, that's pretty.
Yeah, I think we kind of seen this before, and I think it's so pretty hard to judge when we haven't tried it yet. So I really wanted to make my own judgment how good it is when we actually can try it out. But what I wanted to take a look at was this description here. So they say new voice mode coming soon. Voice mode is already available on the app, but for the new voice and vision capabilities of GPT4o demonstrated here, we're rolling out in the coming weeks, and they put this out yesterday, so I wouldn't expect it, yeah, for a few weeks then. Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be really interesting to see. But what I'm most interested in is kind of how will this work with the API? Because I'm kind of interested to see like if it's kind of... what is going to be kind of the input? So we have the MP3 files, we have the WAV files, right? But what is going to be the input into the model? Let's say I'm speaking into the model? Is that gonna be just voice in? Does anybody have any idea? So that is kind of, because now I do like, we do voice to text, right? And text in. And then we do yeah, almost like text in, voice out, right? But I'm just gonna I'm wondering what's happening when we get the new model. Input is STT, I think. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, real or fake. Thanks for tuning in. That's nice. See ya. Yeah. I wonder if they bring the Sky voice back. I kind of like that voice, so I hope so. What if there are multiple agents that first take what you say apart on the fly and decide how to respond? Yeah, I don't know. I've been kind of waiting for information to kind of how we're going to use this with the API. Yeah. So it must be some kind of just some almost this open pipeline if you're going to interrupt it. It's going to be very interesting. The response has to be very low. If that is going to work with the API or is that just the app, that's going to be interesting to see. But I don't think we have to watch this full video because we have seen it too. We have seen a lot of this before, so we kind of know what we're expecting, but yeah. I also picked out another small clip I wanted to listen to. So this is from the Dwarkesh Patel podcast. If you haven't seen this, it's pretty good. Just wanted to try to listen to a couple of minutes from something. It's just a couple of questions that I found interesting. Just listen to it and maybe see what you think.
Productivity a month of yeah.
Okay, sure. So let's assume all this.
Yeah.
What happens in the next few years in terms of what is the 1 gigawatt training, the AI that's trained on the 1 gigawatt data center? What can it do? The one on the 10 gigawatt data center? Just map out the next few years of AI progress for me.
Yeah, I think probably the sort of 10 gigawatt-ish range is sort of my best guess for when we get the sort of true AGI. I mean, yeah, I think it's sort of like 1 gigawatt data center. And again, I think actually compute is overrated, and we're going to talk about that, but we'll talk about compute right now. So, I think sort of 25, 26, we're going to get models that are, basically smarter than most college graduates. I think sort of a lot of the economic usefulness, I think, really depends on sort of unhobbling. Basically, it's, the models are kind of, they're smart, but they're limited, right? There's this chatbot, and things like being able to use a computer, things like being able to do kind of like agentic long horizon tasks.
Yeah.
And then I think by 27, 28, if you extrapolate the trends and we'll talk about that more later, and I talk about it in the series, I think we hit, basically, like as smart as the smartest experts. I think the unhobbling trajectory kind of points to, looks much more like an agent than a chatbot. And much more almost like basically like a drop-in remote worker, right? So it's not like, I think basically, I think this is the sort of question on the economic returns. I think a lot of the intermediate AI systems could be really useful, but it actually just takes a lot of schlep to integrate them, right? Like GPT4, whatever, 4.5, probably there's a lot you could do with them in a business.
So I thought it was interesting that it said GPT 4.5. So this was a former OpenAI employee. And of course I haven't watched the full podcast, but I think I'm gonna listen to it. Seems very interesting. This guy is a novice, not impressed. Yeah, I don't know much about him, to be honest. Generate on the fly based on the user prefer. Yeah, that could be something. Yeah, so I don't know much about this guy, but I like Dwarkesh at least. Just want to listen a few more minutes here.
Use case, but you really got to change your workflows to make them useful. And it's just like there's a lot of it's a very Tyler Cowen-esque take. It just takes a long time to diffuse. You know? It's like we're an SF and so we missed that or whatever. But I think in some sense, the way a lot of these systems want to be integrated is you kind of get this sort of sonic boom where it's, the sort of intermediate systems could have done it, but it would have taken Schlep. And before you do the Schlep to integrate them, you get much more powerful systems that are sort of unhobbled. And so they're this agent and there's drop-in remote worker. And, and then you're kind of interacting with them like a coworker, right? You can do Zoom calls with them and you're slacking them. And you're like, can you do this project? And then they go off and they, go away for a week and write a first draft and get feedback on them and, run tests on their code. And then they come back and you see it and you tell them a little bit more.
Okay, so you said it's a good podcast, not it's a great segment. Okay, yeah. I just started listening to it, and I thought it could be interesting. So he mentioned something about models getting so good, like in 27, 28, that it could be like a coworker. I think it's just so hard. Yeah, I guess so. I think it's so hard. Like, I've seen all of these kind of predictions all over the place, and I just... Yeah, I don't know what you guys think about predicting like 4 years ahead. I just think it's a waste of time, right? You saw the Rabbit R1 scam video in a recommended. Yeah. Okay, so you have the R1. So does it even work at all? I saw the scam video, yeah. That was pretty interesting. Okay, so now I try this YouTube thing to react to that, but I don't know. I might do more of this. I just want to go through kind of everything today, because this is kind of my first live stream in like a year, I think, or something. And see what I like, see what works technically, and just test out some different stuff. Just give me a second here. I have a few lists of things I wanted to do. Yeah, so I saw this. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I guess the problem with this Rabbit, AI human pin stuff is you can just use your phone for that. I don't get why we need an extra hardware piece, but yeah. Okay, so I was looking through GitHub trending, and I saw this GPT computer assistant. It looked pretty interesting. So we got about 1,000 stars today. I know we tried something similar here before on this channel, and I just want to take a look at it, and maybe we can try it coming up, maybe in a video or something. So he has this demo video here. I thought we can just take a quick look at it. So this is the GPT computer assistant. So I guess it's using GPT4o, was it? Probably using GPT4o, and does it even say what it's using? Let's just listen to it.
Hello, this is Onur, and this is GPT-4 Omni application that can work on Windows, macOS, and Ubuntu. Especially, we just developed this to generate an open source alternative to OpenAI application and the Windows Copilot. Initially, it can see your screen, and it has two input types. The first one is recording, and the second one is typing. And as you can see, we have 5 different options, and these options just like this.
Okay, so yeah, I guess we tried something similar on like a basic script I created. So what I did was we just took screenshots all the time and just had GPT-4 to analyze it. I guess he has implemented, yeah, it's microphone, screenshot, and microphone. Yeah, it's not the hardest thing to set up. Vision, yeah. So it's not the hardest thing to set up. So you ask, have you tried Devin yet? I'm still waiting. No, I don't have access to Devin. But if I get that, I'm gonna try it to see. But I just think it's too early. I don't think the LLMs are good enough yet, I think. Yeah, I tried it with the Moon Dream, and yeah, that's true. So let's just listen to this.
And for now, I'm just asking to making a research the persons located on my screen, and I want to get a summary copy to my clipboard. Hello, I hope everything is okay for you, and I'm just want to research the person located on my screen, and I want to get summary copy to my clipboard. Thank you.
Okay, so I see. So it probably just gonna take a screenshot of this, kind of extract the information, do some kind of web search, I guess, with the information here, kind of return information and bring it to the clipboard so he can paste it in. I don't know.
Okay.
That was low. Yeah, probably something like this, yeah. Okay, that's pretty neat. I thought that was pretty cool. Seems to work pretty good. I might try this out. I don't know. Does this seem interesting? Yeah, it could be interesting. TTS function calling, vision, and code execution. Yeah, that's true. So you were thinking about fine-tuning Llama 3 with synthetic data on agentic examples. Yeah, I've been thinking about the same thing. I was thinking more like maybe fine-tuning. I also wanted to try this many shot examples by using a lot of synthetic data as examples and try that route. Yeah, I might try this out. Pretty interesting. Public swarm, yeah. It's gonna be crazy. Okay, so I wanted to check that out. And also, I mentioned in the start of the stream, yeah, that I wanted to take a quick look at this ChatTTS again, because it is pretty cool. I just wanted to read quickly here if I couldn't see anything about seeds. And because I kind of wanted to, if I found a voice I liked, I kind of wanted to use it again. But like I said in the video yesterday, I haven't found any way to use the same voice. So if you go to my code here, you can see, okay, so here is my prompt. I got GPT4o to write a dad joke, and I just added in this small emotions here. So let's just run it. Because I think this would be pretty cool if we can keep the same voice, because some of the voices, yeah, it's slow. Some of the voices are pretty cool. So you can see now we have to load the model, and it's gonna take at least like 15 seconds to process it, and then we can play it. So it's not gonna work for speech to speech, right? I think the limit is like 384 tokens.
Why don't skeletons fight each other? They're like at a gut side.
Okay, so I guess the laugh worked. So what I did is I just went to write a dad joke or something. Wow, did we got the same joke? So let's copy this, and we can go here and just paste it in. So what I figured out yesterday that I couldn't figure out is we can't have this weird characters. We can't have exclamation marks. We can't have these strange characters. So I guess we can do... what was it? I think it was UV break, right? That's a bad joke. So let's see, let's try run it again. Because sometimes you get like a female voice and sometimes you get like an Australian voice. I even got like some guy with this Eastern accent. It's just too random. But it is pretty funny. Yeah, it's not...
Why did the Scarecrow win an award? Like, because he was outstanding in his field.
Okay, that was pretty good. I also have it here if I want to run it again, I think.
Why did the Scarecrow win an award? Like, because he was outstanding in his field.
Okay, thanks, Gabor. Thanks for tuning in. And have a great day. I just wish there was some way we can kind of control the voices. Because that was a pretty good one, right? But I haven't found any way to kind of get the seed or something. Yeah, it's slow. Yeah, I agree. So, yeah, I thought it was pretty funny. What if we do a lot of those at the end here? If we do like 4, is he gonna laugh? So this is gonna be like the last one. Try that desktop GPT. Yeah, I might do that. But I don't wanna... There might be some... I kind of don't wanna spend like... doing a lot of debugging and stuff on the live stream. I think that's boring. So I kind of want to test it first, I think. I don't know what you think, but... let's see what happens when you do 4 laugh emojis at the end here. There's a lot more work here.
Why did the Scarecrow win an award? Because he was outstanding in his field. Yeah. 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 He goes, I know Samus goes about. So why did the Scarecrow win an award?
That was strange. He kind of repeated that 2 times. Have you reached out to the dev about the voice choice? I guess I could do that. It's talking longer now, yeah. Okay, so you would be interested to see debugging. Yeah, I can think about it. I might implement that. We can probably do that. But yeah, ChatTTS, if you didn't watch the video yesterday, it's pretty cool. The free tier on TTS on Azure is 0.5 million characters free per month. Okay. Debugging is like 80% of my coding. Yeah, agree. So I wanted to see how this works. So a few weeks ago, I tried to write some PyTorch, CUDA. I also did some C++, some languages I don't know, using GPT4o, just as a test. And we created this CUDA kernel here to try to do a real-time voice changer. So I wanted to test it on stream to kind of find out how good it works. So let's just do that. So hopefully you can report back to me now if my voice is being changed. All right. So let me try to run this now. The sound is probably gonna be a bit scratchy, but let's try it. Hello. So hopefully my voice is being changed in real time now. I can hear the scratching, but let's see what you say in the chat. And we can also alter the pitch and stuff. It's pretty creepy. So I don't know if that worked. I guess someone can answer in the chat if it worked or not. Yeah, it's pretty creepy. Okay, so what we can do, we can adjust this value to raise the pitch. So let's say we do 0.8 or something. I kind of want to make a new, more expanded version of this. I haven't decided on what yet, but I think it's pretty cool. Mr. Upgradable says there's a function in the code sample random speaker. Yeah, I saw that. You mean on the ChatTTS, right? But I couldn't find anything else about it, how we can actually find a seed or something. But I will try to look in that. Maybe I can ask on GitHub or something. But let's try this real time. Let's hear the pitch now, how it changed. So what I like about this is it's almost in real time, and it seems to be working pretty good. I think this is because we are running the on CUDA course, right? Deeper and a little scratchy. Yeah, I don't know if I can make a female voice for this, but I was thinking maybe I should try to expand on this code and try to do some more work with it. We'll see. But it is pretty child robot, yeah. But it is pretty quick and it's almost real time. I try to record it and I kind of see my lip movement and see how it worked. But this has nothing to do with the AI or something. It's just CUDA and PyTorch, I guess. But I wrote it like with GPT4o. So without having any knowledge of this. So I was pretty happy with it, I think. Okay, so let me see what else I wanted to talk about today. Since this is just my test stream, I kind of wanted to do one more thing. And so let me go here. So I had some questions about, I did a members video on this Scarlett Johansson voice I created on 11 Labs. And some people asked me kind of how you can do that. Let me just find where I put this. Where did I put these files? I can't really remember. Was it here, I think? Yeah, here it is. So these are the files I extracted from YouTube. Just listen to them.
Earlier I was thinking about how I was annoyed, and this is going to sound strange, but I was really excited about that. And then I was thinking about the other things I've been feeling, and I caught myself feeling proud of that, you know?
Yeah, so that's the voice from the movie, Her, right? Quite a few people asked me how I turned that into a voice. So basically, if you are on 11 Labs, let me just delete a voice here. Let's remove this. So basically all I did is I clicked in the voice lab, just add voice. And there's something called instant voice cloning. I don't know. Name it. And then you just drop the voices you have down here. Like this. But you shouldn't. You can say necessary write and concern to upload these voices. So you shouldn't really use this, I think. But only just add this voice and it takes like 10 seconds. Sweet spot for reference length, 2 to 5 minutes. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. But now I only have like... How long was this? So that was 2 times 30 seconds. So 1 minute total. And let's create a small text here. Movie her, okay. Yeah, that's fine. So let's just grab a text here and listen to it with this voice.
Her is a 2013 science fiction romantic drama film directed by Spike Jonze. The story is set in a near-future Los Angeles and follows Theodore Twombly, a lonely and heartbroken man who works as a letter writer. Struggling with his impending divorce, Theodore finds solace in a new advanced operating system, OS, designed to meet his every need. This OS, named Samantha, has an artificial intelligence capable of evolving and learning.
I think that's pretty good, right? So just 30 seconds, like 10 seconds to add it, and it works. Doesn't get easier than this, if you ask me. So yeah, if you were one of the people asking how you can do this, I guess that's it. So it's not that difficult. But like I said, you shouldn't really use this to do something commercial or stuff, because yeah. I see the shorter reference is more focused more on the scratchy thing. Yeah, she has a very raspy tone in this because the examples I gave was very raspy, so that's pretty cool. I think it turned out pretty good. So I don't know if you checked out this I saw something cool on Hacker News the other day. I'm gonna show you. So give me a second. Leaps above the other voice stuff. Yeah, I think so too. 11 Labs is like, if you want to clone a voice, I think that's the place to go, right? Give me a second here. I just want to check something. I had to bring like a cheat sheet of what I wanted to talk about today. I don't know what's normal in like a live stream, but I felt I had to be a bit prepared. Yeah, give me a second. Yeah, it was this. I don't know if you saw this. I just found it pretty cool. So I tried it for a couple of intros to my YouTube videos. I think I tried beams, was it? It's pretty cool. This terminal effects. So let's say you wanted to do. Let me just copy this. Let's say you wanted to do this beam part here, right? And let's just do it like this. I think I did. So let's try it. It is pretty cool. I think this should work. Yeah, I think it's pretty cool. And there's a lot of stuff you can try out here. Okay, thanks, Mr. Upgradable. Have a nice day, and yeah, speak soon. Yeah, the new sound effect stuff, that is pretty cool on 11 Labs. Let's go to that. I just wanted to try out a few more of these. There was one I wanted to try out. Was it random sequence? It's pretty cool. So let's try this one. Okay, so okay, that was pretty funny. Because I've been looking for something to do with the intros, right? Hello, Aero Specialist. Wipe. That's pretty straightforward. Firework. Let's try this one. This one I wanted to try. Yeah, this is the one I wanted to try. So final one. Because I've been looking for some intros to my YouTube videos. Yeah, that was pretty cool. I like that one. Yeah, pretty sweet. Yeah, thanks for that. Okay, so does anyone have any suggestions of these sound effects? So let's try it out. Let's try female screaming loud. I don't know. Just give me some sound effects. AI by AI. Yeah, I have a Discord community, but I had to take down the old one because there were like 6,000 members, and so I just created one for members only, and that's much better, I think. So let me try these sound effects. Okay, nice. I'm gonna try some of those. It's pretty quick, at least when I tried it. Wow. Sorry about that. Yeah, 11 Labs is expensive. Wood creaking. Let's try that. Not wool creaking, wood. Wood creaking. Yeah, that was pretty loud. That one was good. The second one. Babbling brook. Let's try closing a metal door first. What is babbling brook? I don't understand. technical sci-fi sound of an AI performing tasks. I don't know. Okay, babbling brook equals running water. Okay, I didn't know that. That seemed very loud to me. But it's pretty good. I guess it did work somehow. Okay, so that's running water, right? Yeah. That was a long one. Mr. Lou Cyper 2000 asked, did you get many new subscribers after your TV appearance? Fellow countryman. Hey, that's nice. Maybe I did. I think so. A few at least, but I can't really remember now. It's been so long. I think I got a few, but not as many as you should expect, I think. Room ambient. I guess this sound effects could be pretty cool for me creating videos, but I don't do videos that uses a lot of sound effects. It's pretty neat though. Let's do like a streets of New York. I don't know. It's pretty neat.
The docking destination.
I don't know. That's pretty interesting, but yeah, so I don't know. I kind of did everything I wanted to do today, so I guess I kind of wanted to ask, like, okay, so we have a question. Do you do social media full time? Dwayne asks. I guess social media like YouTube and stuff, it's kind of half of what I do. So the other part is like going around with around companies, and I do some like at a moment I'm helping out teachers trying to get into AI and stuff here in Norway. And I kind of do the same. I do some workshops and stuff for other companies. So it's kind of more like a consulting side, and then it's kind of the social media side with YouTube and stuff. So it's kind of two parts. So I try to balance that out. But sometimes I have more time to do videos. Sometimes I have more time. I don't have time to do videos. But I try to do at least 2 a week. So yeah, come to Finland. Yeah, I've been there once. Helsinki, right? It's nice. So yeah, I just wanted to ask, like, if people like live streams. I'm not quite sure. I thought I'd give it like a few tries, but the thing is, like, I kind of need something to do on the live streams. Okay, so Isak has a question. With graphic card are you using? I have a NVIDIA 4080. So that's 16 gigabytes of VRAM, I think. So I'm gonna ask NVIDIA if I can get like this new model. Let me show you. Okay, so you like the live stream. Okay, that's pretty cool. Light up that matrix code. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Okay, so we have the same. Yeah, let's just look up NVIDIA 5090. I don't know. There's a lot of rumors. I've seen everything from 28 GB to 32 VRAM. But I don't know. It's just rumors, I guess. So we just have to wait and see. But I would kind of like to have this new one. Would be pretty cool. I'm gonna ask NVIDIA if I can have that. And I guess one more thing. If you have any, I think I might do some suggestions to figure out what I can talk about on live streams and what we can do on live streams. Live stream wizard. I wouldn't say that, but it's something I like. I think I think live streams are a good way to kind of talk to people. 2-slot design, yeah, that's interesting. Okay, so you hear, yeah. So the giveaway. Okay, so here's a quick story. So what happened? I guess, didn't you get my previous mail? So the NVIDIA stuff, I tried to send every package like at the same time. But something happened. There's one package I tried to send to China. And when I delivered it at the post office, they said everything was okay. Then I had to go back and there was something wrong with it. And I had to take everything back. So I'm pretty... it's a bit annoying. But I think... I remember you were in Spain, right? So I think I just have to do one-on-one package. If you haven't... I think I just sent you an email like a few days ago. Did you get that? Oh, so you're in the US? Okay, sorry. Yeah, so what I did was I kind of messed up at the post office. But I'm going to try to mail it all again. So that was totally my fault. But I have everything here, so it should be ready to go soon. I'm just a bit slow. But I have everything packed, and I just have to change up a few things. I have some issues kind of with the... I wouldn't call it local post office, but it's more like... Yeah, okay, nice. Check it out. So what I wanted to say before you asked that question was... just give me a second here. Let's go not here. But I wanted to ask was like, yeah, someone asked about live streams. So I was thinking, like how, yeah, like how many, do you think like this, have you watched the Primagen? I really like his live streams. And he does this, he does a lot of reactions and he does some coding and some YouTube videos, and he look at some articles. I kind of like that format. I think it's pretty interesting. And some of the videos I think he does from his live stream, he creates these smaller videos. I don't know if any of you watches him. I think he's pretty good, but he's very funny. I'm not so funny as him, but I can do some other stuff, I guess. If you have checked out his live stream, definitely do that. So he's kind of the model I was thinking about. The Primagen. So you have live streamers who can spin up more public GitHub projects, try them out, different time slots. Okay, yeah. Real use live demo application layers, APIs coding. Okay, some good suggestions here. I'm gonna take this down, and I'm definitely gonna try another live stream like in maybe like a couple of days. I might do some polls, so when I know most people are available. Member challenges, yeah, that's a good idea. So yeah, like I said, if you haven't checked out the Primagen, I think it's called that. We can look up his Twitch channel, I guess. Maybe he's live now. This guy. He's pretty funny. I like his his format. I think he's pretty good. But yeah. So I don't know. That's kind of what I have planned for today. Do you have mods in your Discord? No, I don't have any mods now. So that could be also something I have to think about. Yeah, that's pretty smart. Yeah, I can think about that. Because we don't want any... So I just started a Twitch channel too. So I guess there's no one there, but I just tried it out. Variations of your existing project, like using YouTube, Reddit. Yeah, okay, we can do something like that. I was also thinking about doing... I had this idea for a channel. So it was something like AI after dark or something. So I kind of wanted to look into more stuff like misinformation and stuff like that, and some more hacking stuff and more on the dark side of AI, jailbreaks and stuff like this. I was thinking about maybe should that be an own channel? Yeah, but I don't know if people are interested in, so it could be like maybe some, yeah, something more on the, not on the wrong side of software, but figure out what we can do. Yeah. But I don't know if that should be like an own channel or if it should be a part of this channel. I have a lot of cool ideas, I think, but I don't know. It might have to be its own channel. I'm not quite sure. But that is something I've been thinking about. So I'm just gonna have to wait and see if I'm gonna pull the trigger on that. So you think keeping it one channel? Yeah. Okay, R3v3, that's nice. Yeah, so if you are online a lot, maybe I do need maybe some moderator if I'm gonna keep streaming. We'll just have to wait and see. I'm definitely gonna send you, I have your email, so I can contact you there. Adulterated AI, since you have to go open source. Channel separation is best. Yeah, I was thinking that too. So it could be very like open source, maybe some R-rated stuff, like yeah, I don't know. But what I'm thinking is, I'm not quite sure if YouTube is gonna allow this kind of stuff, because they are very... I did one video one time where I kind of did a script that extracted just some email addresses from a text, and I got a strike on YouTube. New channel? Yeah, make it a series first. Yeah, I might do something like this. It's very easy to create a new channel, and then if people don't like it, I can just delete it and don't mix it with my main channel. I think that's less risky if we're gonna dive into more on this dark side of AI. A small amount content can affect promotion. Yeah, I think probably a new channel, yeah, is maybe the best way to do it. But of course I can just do a community post, and like if people want to come over, I can do like a something in my own video and let people know that I'm gonna try this. But you have to be very careful on YouTube. You can't really do any yeah, compromising stuff. But it's an interesting topic, like diving deeper into what hackers and stuff are using AI for, and I think it can be interesting, right? So thanks for all the ideas. I definitely got something to think about. And I'm gonna write some of it down. I think this chat messages is gonna be saved so I can do some notes. And I think that's just gonna be it for today. And I kind of went through everything I wanted to go through. And thank you so much for coming into the comments. I feel like when you have some comments coming in, it's much easier to interact with people in the community too. So that is kind of part of what I wanted to do live streams. So I think we have some good ideas. We can do some live project, of course. I think that's a good idea. We can definitely do that. Build an AI to extract the ideas from the comments. Yeah. Yeah, you can. Yeah, send me an email. Okay, thanks Maple Day for tuning in. Thanks Dwayne. That's nice. So I will, of course, if I'm for the next live stream, I'm gonna plan out something. So I'm gonna aim again maybe to like 1 to 2 hours, and I have to look in bit into when I should do it, when is the best time. I'll do a poll on the YouTube channel to see when most people are available to watch some parts of the streams. Yeah, thanks Night Spider for tuning in. That's cool. Tachuin, thanks you for tuning in. That's great. And hopefully we can do more of this coming up. So I guess just wish you all a great day. And yeah, I guess I'll see you again in a few days. I'm gonna keep this stream up so people can watch it. Thank you, Superdog. That's nice. Rapid replay. Hey, I'm leaving now, so that was a bit shame, but you can catch the next stream. Nice to meet you all. All right. So with that, say thank you again to all for coming. And yeah, see you again in a few days, hopefully. Take care and bye-bye.